around in here. So I just wanted to do a quick little video. There's Buster hanging out by his food, being funny. Buster, what you doing, bud? I'll be back, bud. Be good. I'm just going right here. So it's a little windy today, so you're probably going to hear that. Hopefully my microphone is going to temper that down a little bit. I apologize. Just figured I would go for a walk over here. Heading back down the good old trail here. Heading into my studio. So, hey, Barney. All right, back in the studio. Whoa, huh? Like my window blew down. It's actually going to work out pretty good because I'm going to put a cooler in that window. So I'm going to start fixing this place up so I can come hang out. But just going to do a quick video. Oh, got my microphone on, so I really hope this is picking up. If not, it's going to be a waste. Hold on one sec. I just think I'm being paranoid. But anyhow, so I just got back from dog sitting and house sitting for my youngest boy, my baby boy, Malachi. He's 18 now. I've mentioned him a few times. He's the one that I took the pictures of, done a little video about his room. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But yeah, so I babysat for them, or dog sat for them. It was a fun experience, and but I am glad to be, back with my dog now. He missed me, Buster. But yeah, just not a whole lot going on. I need to go out around the yard. I had got a notice from like the housing and zoning commissioner or whatever that I need to block off some of the entrances and stuff to my house that burned. Well, they got consumed by fire. I need to kind of block it off. It's going to be hard, but I have a few little ideas going for that. But anyhow, yeah, I was it was kind of cool being in a big nice house like that by myself. I was able to cook some tacos and have a good nice breakfast, and because I had access to a big kitchen and lots of different pots and pans, and I don't get to cook a lot, so when I do, I take advantage of it. But just real briefly, so on the way home, I know this is goofy, but I looked out and I seen a clothesline in this old house's backyard. They had a clothesline, and see, being from Generation X, something as simple as a clothesline. It's clothesline does it, and the silos, old silos on farms. There used to be about 100 of them around here, and I'll bet you now, I think I know about 3 or 4 or 5 of them, 3 or 4, and you really got to go looking for them too. They're a piece of my past. They're a piece of nostalgia for me. They're part of my generation. Well, they're definitely not my generation. Like my generation, they were there way before that. But anyway, so same with clotheslines. They were there way before that. But real quick with clotheslines, I have a story. My father, I always remember this growing up. My grandfather on my father's side, so my grandpa Allen, who passed in I think 1982, I want to say. He had a scar right here on his head. My dad told me that he was chopping wood one time with a double bladed axe, and he was too close to the clothesline, and he didn't see it. And he brought that axe over the wires, and they came right back. They had to take him to the hospital and everything. Anyways, so I seen this clothesline, and something that small can just boom take you right back, you know. And the reason why they're so nostalgic for me is my the log cabin just right over here. I can throw a rock and hit it. The log cabin my dad built, and I want to say he started building. I was born in '74. He wasn't quite. He must have started building it about 1973. I want to say because in '74 it was pretty well done. So that house is 52 years old. And anyways, so for a good amount of time, we had an old fashioned, a big old fashioned wood swing that my dad built, and right next to it, my mom wanted a clothesline, so my dad put in a clothesline, and I remember that thing so well because you know, I'd see my mom out there, and you know, she'd have the basket, and she'd be with the clothespins and everything, and pinning the clothes up. And I gotta say that I didn't realize how much, you know, when you have a T-shirt blowing in the spring air or a summer breeze or whatever, man, that beats any detergent that they got out there. I apologize. I'm probably talking really loud with this microphone. I gotta learn to temper it down a little bit. I don't know what the trick is with volume control on that. I'll have to look into it. So if I'm being super loud, my apologies. But that smell, that spring smell, and it took me right back to when I was a kid, man, running around in the yard, you know, playing hide and seek and tag and all that, running around. That clothesline was right there for years and years. And eventually, I think when I think my uncle, Richard, who I'll have to talk about in a video sometime, this guy, he's a Vietnam vet. Uh, for the United States Marine Hellhounds, they were called, and he got both of his legs blowed off. It's a real crazy story. I'll have to talk about it sometime. But yeah, so I think him, and my aunt Carta, who passed away. I think they might have took it down. Maybe we also had a little back porch on that wasn't there too long. I remember by the time I wasn't very old, 10 maybe. We only had it for a few years, but I remember that back porch quite well. I used to go out there on that back porch all the time. So see, something as simple as a clothesline can get a guy going. And I got thinking too. I'm writing down a list right now. I want to do my top 10 reasons why I loved growing up and being a part of Gen X, and why I love being known as you know, being a Gen Xer. So, anyways, that's it for now. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep these rolling. I hope they find you somewhere. And for my listeners, you know, for my subscribers, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And I hope everybody has a, you know, wonderful day. Keep kicking. Keep pushing on. Today is the only day, because tomorrow may never come. Just remember that. Peace out.